yo, you're texting wrong and that's why you're single. Every girl you message, you're fumbling the bag. And when I'm talking about texting, I'm talking about everything. Whether it's your DMs, whether it's Snapchat, whether it's WhatsApp, whether it's through actual texting, any form of written communication, you're fumbling the bag. You want to know why? You're using it wrong. You're using it wrong, especially when it comes to texting. Say you just met with the girl, she gave you your number, you're excited, you think, oh, I got it in the bag, and now you want to start this whole long conversation about how her day was, what did she do, tell me a little bit about. What are you doing, bro? What are you doing? There ain't no way you're that good of a texter you're going to keep her entertained. The chances are you're probably going to bore her to the point that she stops responding, and that's why you keep fumbling the bag. The only thing you should use texting for is to set up dates. That's it. Be direct, be concise, be precise. In other words, you get into that text message after you met her, you can hit her up really quickly, be like, yo, we just met, blah, blah, blah. I'd love to go out on a date, bam. Or I'd love to take you for coffee, bam. Set a time, set a date. That's all you need texting for. Number two, you're not what you made yourself out to be. This one is where most of you lose. In today's age, we're all meeting online. So when I'm talking about texting, I said every form of communication, whether it's DMs, on Hinge, on Tinder, any form of texting communication, most of you are hyping yourselves up. It's easy behind a screen to act like the man, right? You're 6'2", you're this, you're strong, you're jacked, you're rich, you're good looking. It's easy to do all that. It's easy to talk yourself up. Then when you meet and she sees, wait a minute, that dude's 5'9". Wait a minute. I could have sworn he had more hair than that, right? Now they're seeing that your images aren't lining up. What you said about yourself isn't lining up. And now because you put the bar up so high and she's seeing you down here, she's already bummed out. You've pretty much fumbled the bag. What you want to do is be so good that when you show up, you overwhelm. You don't want to underwhelm her. You don't want to be like, this guy catfished me. No. You want to shoot above. In other words, this is where she thinks you are. You want to come to that date looking like this, where she thinks, yo, this guy's better than I thought. That's how you win. I'm going to give you a simple one. Smell good. You can't describe how you smell or your hygiene through text. So if you pull up looking clean, smelling amazing, magnetic, bro, she didn't expect that. She's not going to see that coming, and all of a sudden, you just added yourself an extra point into your self-perception without doing much work. Matter of fact, your boy did your work for you, because if you bought Santa Lucia, which is our fragrance company, you know I got you covered. Bro, our fragrances smell like high-end niche fragrances. I'm talking about our fragrances are as good, I'm about to say it, as Tom Ford, Killian, Creed. I said it. Smell them. Yo, our oils come from France and Italy. I busted my ass for over a year developing these scents. And they're not copies, right? It wasn't some half-ass, oh, let me copy this. Nah. So you know what? I'm going to hook it up, boys. Our fragrance, they're expensive. But not today. Not for you guys. If you guys click the link down below and buy our set of 3 of Santa Lucia, I'm going to give you a 30% off discount. And I'm going to take it up a step further. I'm going to give you a free home diffuser. If you guys check out the set of 3 and buy, you're not only going to get 30% off the entire order, you're going to get a free home diffuser that's $160. It's super aesthetic. It looks good in your office, in your room, and it makes both smell amazing. Again, you're overshooting, right? So when that girl comes back to your crib, not only does it look clean, it smells amazing. Bro, overwhelming. You're overwhelming, bro. I'm hooking you up. If you guys want to check it out, the link's down below. 3, you're putting all the pressure on her. I told you already, you probably suck at texting. Not many guys are actually that good at texting. You're not that witty, you're not that funny, and texting's kind of a hassle. And what most guys do is you'll be like, hey, how's it going? How was your day? What are you doing? Like, yo, you know what you're doing? You're basically putting all the pressure on her to create conversation. Now she's thinking, man, what do I respond to this guy? Man, this is boring. I don't even know what to say. As soon as she's thinking that, that's when she'd just much rather ignore you and not respond back, and that's why your ass stays undelivered. 4, you're just cringy, bro. I want you to go on TikTok and go through this sound, the one you're seeing right here. Go through the entire sound. All you're going to see is countless women saying the same thing. They go from the guy that's a bad dude that mistreated her to the nice guy to give him a chance, only to get those cringy ass, good morning, beautiful messages. Good night, beautiful. She doesn't want to see that from you. I'm telling you right now. That's not a good text message, and that's why you're fumbling the bag. 100 other simps are sending her the same message, until you actually got this girl falling in love with you. Like you guys have an actual relationship together. Yeah, you can send her that message here and there, sprinkle it. But before that, bro, you just sound cringy. 5, you wait 3 days. That is a dumb rule. Look, especially today, if the girl is beautiful, I promise you she's getting hit on all the time, especially online. So if you manage to grab her number and you're out here thinking, oh, I'm gonna wait 3 days because that one guy said you have to make her wait, you're an idiot. Because in those 3 days, another 10 guys already hit her up, and she probably forgot who you are, how good you were, if you made her laugh, etc. You need to hit her up the same day. Later on in the day, right? You know how to hit her up. I've showed you videos before. After that, you can send her a text message. Hey, I'm so-and-so. It was a pleasure meeting. I'd love to blank. That's it. I'd love to take you on a coffee date. I'd love to do this. I'd love to just quickly close the deal later in the day while you're still fresh in her mind. Remember, if you left a positive imprint in her mind, she's going to be waiting for that text. And when you're that direct and concise, bro, she's not expecting that. She's not expecting that type of confidence. Number 6, you're playing 21 questions. Who wants to be investigated? Again, you're using texting as your main form of communication when you should just be using it as a scheduler, especially when you're just getting to know her. Look, yes, again, when you're falling in love and she's actually your girlfriend, yeah, you're going to text back and forth all the time. But when this girl is a stranger, don't try to have a full-on conversation with her. Don't start a 21-question interrogation about what's your favorite color, what's your favorite... That's boring, bro. She doesn't want to do all that work. And ultimately, number 7, you're just using too many emojis. Look, again, you don't want to try to overcome too flirty or try to overcompensate for your humor with a bunch of emojis to make yourself seem more interesting than you're not. The context of your text, again, are not that important, and using that many emojis just comes across as way too feminine.